So we've actually gotten calls for skunks with a mayonnaise jar on its head. He's panicking because he's breathing into the thing. It's pretty like intense. Most customers, person, you know, like yourself or whoever's like watching this video and whatnot, this is probably your first, and you know, maybe you've never done this before. Now you catch the skunk. Now what do you do with it? Are you gonna put it in your car? I mean, what if he sprays in your car? It's gonna be a really bad day. If you do get a dead skunk and you are gonna do it yourself, you have to remove about 6 inches of dirt underneath the dead skunk, or it's still probably gonna smell. That oil drains into the ground underneath it. They can smell up to 2 years. 2 years. Yes, that's what I said, 2 years. If you do have a pet that gets sprayed, use hydrogen peroxide, dish detergent soap, and baking soda. Make it into a paste and rub it on the area that you got sprayed. It will usually have a little bit of a yellow tint to it, and that will help cut the oil. Your pet or whatnot is still gonna smell when it rains because their fur has oil in it. You're gonna get as much as you can, but it's only time that can like really get rid of it completely. Your trash should be secured. You want it in a metal trash can, at least in a plastic container, not inside your basement. They learn how to flip these things over and everything else. They like trash. I mean, they really do. I don't recommend feeding the birds. People don't just feed bird seed. They feed bread and they put out compost and all these other things, and it attracts skunks and raccoons and all kinds of critters. A skunk went up your drain pipe that lets you water for your footing underneath your foundation of your house where the water goes to daylight. He couldn't turn around in there. He went around the perimeter and could only get so far, and he died underneath there. He couldn't get out. So now it smells. How are you gonna know where that skunk is? You're not gonna get a jackhammer. That daylight pipe that you have at your house should have some type of cover on it. Some type of wire on it or hardware cloth. I've had people call me and they actually thought they had skunks and they didn't have skunks. They had a cat going up underneath the bladder of a mobile home. They were going in there and they were using it as a kitty litter box. Cat urine, when it's very concentrated and it's summertime and it's humid, it smells like skunk. Yeah, they left a mayonnaise jar, you know, in their trash or whatever, and the skunk put his head in there and then couldn't get it off of his head. And we basically just, you know, busted the jar and then he could breathe, but it like saved the skunk. And, you know, it helped out like the thing not spraying and dying and whatnot. I hope you found that this was informative for you, and I hope you can subscribe to the other videos we have. Thank you, and have a great night.